welcome to the vlog.
We are in Hanam-dong. It's like a very fancy neighborhood of Itaewon.
So I mean, it's BTS's home, darling.
It is! Okay.
If you didn't know, I think it's like
the
too big.
dormitory.
Yeah.
And then around here, there's like the 9-1 HANNAM, which is like a very big complex, a very fancy complex apparently. RM and JIMIN have a unit in there. We're not
Rich
gonna go
people
there.
stuff. I mean, obviously.
We cannot go in there.
We're not in stalker mode, okay?
Never mind,
but, you know, we wanted to be in the atmosphere, especially for the comeback, because they're probably like somewhere around, you know, practicing or something. So we're like, let's sniff the same air. That's so sad. That is so sad. Anyway, no, that's not true.
But anyway,
that is not true. We actually wanted to come here and visit like the complex where
I've been seeing this Gourmet, like we're in Gourmet 494. And I've been seeing that on Instagram and stuff for a while. So
and it looks good.
It looks good.
I was like, I want to eat the same food as BTS.
I was first of all, I thought it would be super expensive because it's like
there's probably gonna be expensive stuff.
They have different options, is the thing. They have different, so it's basically like a food court. You have a lot of different stands and stuff like this. You can choose. I'm very excited. I did a round earlier when I was waiting for her. Very excited, very hungry.
And we're gonna try it out.
It's just a casual afternoon in Hanam.
Yes.
Let's go.
This is humongous. No.
No? No, really.
Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la. 맛있겠다. And it was like 12, which isn't that bad. Nice. So one thing that I definitely like about this place, I mean, I deserve to be here. But she's judging me. But literally, you can feel the air is different out here. Like even the grandmas have style. It's called aircon, but like fancy one. But like even the grandma have style. Like I walked past a grandma, and she had like brown hair, and her roots were out. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but it looked kind of like a Curella kind of side. I was like, ooh, rich grandma vibes. Anyway, even this like. How do you call it? Ceiling. Who has a ceiling like this in a food court?
Reminder of Busan Hotel.
Exactly, it looks like the Busan Hotel. 역시. Hi.
Here we are on the border of 9-1 because we're peasants.
N'importe quoi.
It is the truth though.
The nice little path around.
It's very cute. So we're going into a shopping mall area apparently. Oh, this is a bar. This is a bar. Oh, this is nice. The greenhouse. The plan has changed a bit because we went in a cafe.
I have a food baby.
The cafe was closed, so we changed the cafe. We went into one in a million, which was pretty nice. Ate over there. She got a food baby.
Now we're just walking around before going home. So basically, we just kind of, I told you, we wanted to smell the air of the guys. Never mind. That is
creepy
horribly creepy, and that was not the case. But anyway, we're in their neighborhood.
And so Hanam-dong is right behind Itaewon. So we ended up coming back to Itaewon.
That area is nice. If you guys are looking for like very nice cafes that are not like too touristy, Hanam I feel like is more interesting than Itaewon itself.
I mean, I don't know because Hanam doesn't have that many cafes.
Yeah, but in the streets like this is nice. I mean,
this is more Itaewon than Hanam.
Really?
Is it Itaewon or Hanam? Because Itaewon is right there.
It's more, but I'm talking about like the main street that everybody goes to, and then here is mostly like locals. No?
Yeah, I guess so. And it has the European vibes a bit.
Yeah, very
like,
also
a lot of terraces. It's
quite
nice. It's quite nice. So yeah, we're just gonna walk around and enjoy that. going around. We went to Itaewon and then we ended up coming back to Hanam because I don't even know why.
I like Hanam.
But now,
you know, we're going towards the road, right? Isn't our goal the other side?
The other side? What side?
Voila! Let's follow people.
What people? Everybody's in a car.
Literally
in a fancy car.
This is the difference in where we are. It's like, if you go to Gourmet, everybody's on the street just walking around. Here, most people are walking, well, not walking, driving.
Driving to a valet parking.
So there's like literally almost no parking. Things are very like understated, so you never even know what the place is until you really look. So yeah, it's not as easy as you would think. I feel like you have to be in the know.
And we're not.
But it's fine, we will be.
That's cute.
We will be one day. Okay, so we are in front of... what do you call it?
It's the dorm.
Is it like a... Yeah, so it's the BTS dorm, but this is it's obviously not this exact building.
The complex.
This is like the complex of it. So Hanam the Hill, it's called. And it's like one of the most like expensive and luxurious
It looks
complexes.
like it. It looks like it. It looks very nice.
I wish I could see the actual...
Same. I want to be on the terrace.
I want to be a pet indoors. Y'all looking for a cat? Because I can be there.
Meow meow.
Meow. That's where we are, and we're just gonna go and see what's around. But that's the place. Yay! Honey, let's go.
Useless.
Still walking. Look at the walls of these houses.
That's how you know it's rich.
This is how you know, like, the areas with the celebrity homes, because they usually don't even have the same layout as regular Korean houses. The walls are so high. Oh, they're doing a wedding photo shoot. That's so cute. Aww. Well, we don't want to interrupt. Bye. We are, I don't even know where we are. We're like in the
UN
weird...
Village.
Yeah, so we're in UN Village, in like a weird cul-de-sac. And we're looking at the view over there. And this reminds us a lot of where Keith from Shiny lives. Like his view is kind of the same. So I think this is like around his house.
Basically, when you take the bike and you just go next to the river, you see very fancy houses from the side, like from the other side.
Huge balconies.
Yeah, and I think based on the color and the location, I think this is what basically.
What kind of detective work? Based on the color and
the direction of the wind.
But it's like a whole other world. Like I feel like I'm not even in Seoul. It's like the houses are
came from the deep inside.
It came from the gut. And there's like what do you call it, like guards like in the little cubicles. It's so scary, but anyway, it's very nice. I want to live in a house like this now.
Same. What a view, very nice.
Yeah, soon. Don't worry about it.
Down. Basically, apparently, this is also where Suga has a unit.
That's where he bought his house.
Didn't know. I don't know where it is. Didn't look for it. It's okay. It's somewhere in the neighborhood. It's a very fancy neighborhood. Very nice views. But the hills, when you're on foot, see, the problem is you're not supposed to be on foot here.
You're not supposed to. Poor people don't come around here.
They don't even have the sidewalk. So it's literally not for you.
Because everybody's supposed to have a car, a fancy car. Now look at the Bentley.
Oh.
I forget that the windows are always tinted here, so you never know when there's a person, and the car is literally running.
Anyways, we're just going down, still looking for a beer. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We have faith. Let's go.
Wow, j'ai vu, hein?
We just saw.
I hate when this happens.
Yunincha.
Basically, a celebrity van. You know it's a celebrity when it's like one of those big ass vans. And I'm calling it was a K-pop group because it had to be the biggest car ever. And then there was another car that looked like a manager car, like right after.
And so they went inside the UN Village, so that
we were
checked
just
out.
in.
Oh well.
You could have been everybody.
Oh well.